cut
This
off. We're
conference will
working on
now
this,
be recorded.
working on a little better setup out here. Okay. Well, welcome. We're from BamBams. We're an AIA preferred supplier. Thank you guys for being here. Just here to show you what BamBams is doing in order to keep up with the current situation in the world and to stay relevant in our industry, to continue to generate sales, continue to help our distributors stay in business, continue to help our distributors help their clients. So a lot of the things that you will see here are custom masks, custom buffs, are not things that are unique to us, obviously. They're, custom masks at this point are a dime a dozen. Every supplier has their own version. Please keep in mind that our goal in supplying these products is to have the lowest prices and the fastest overseas turnaround on these products. Our turnarounds generally start at 3 weeks. Hopefully, once transit time goes down, we'll be back closer to 2. And our prices in comparison, especially on buffs to other suppliers, we found they're much lower. Buffs are a pretty consistent quality product in the industry as far as your standard product, which would be like this one, our item number BAM 500, hasn't changed in about the 10 years the product has existed in the market. We do have other options. This is by far the most popular. And again, while this product itself doesn't differ from the same item from Hit, Pop, Leads, any of these other ones that have them, whether they call them Gators or Buffs or Bannies like we do. But we will have the lowest prices and again, the fastest overseas turnaround time. We found most of our competition is closer to 4 to 5 weeks, and we're delivering in even a shade under 3. So here's the start. These start at 100 pieces. We have a youth option, youth size. We also have some nicer face coverings that are, they're a little bit smaller to facilitate being more of a mask face covering than the original buff, which is the multi-function headwear and all of that. This is a mesh BAMI. This one is hemmed, can be done in different sizes, a little bit more breathable and comfortable, feels a little cooler on your face, also prints a little bit nicer, a little bit higher resolution. We have a BAMI with cooling material. This activates with moisture, i.e. sweat. So if you're outside using this product here this summer, you sweat into it, it will start to cool and it will keep you warm here in these hot months of the year. And lastly, we have our highest premium version of the product. We call this just a premium BAMI. It doesn't look much different than the other ones, but it uses a much thicker, much more robust material. It originally was intended for applications like boating, hunting, skiing, but now it's our nicest tubular face covering. So I will send information and price lists. As I mentioned, these products exist commonly throughout the industry at this point just because they're being purchased so much in the market and have such good use right now. You'll find that our prices are better, our service is good, and our virtuals can come. We offer free virtuals and even free spec samples. And so in comparison to your competition using other suppliers, you're going to look cheaper, faster for the same product. Moving on to our line of custom masks. Again, while we do have a high-end mask that has a lot of great features and is very high quality, as well as a very low-cost mask, our biggest goal with these is to be able to supply them to you again at the best price and at the fastest turnaround time. So I have 4 different options to show you. This, while it is our lowest cost mask, and as it does happen in the industry often, this is our most popular. We've won many bids with this mask. This is the MAS-S200. No need to write that down. I will send you everybody an information sheet and some flyers that shows these item numbers and what they do. The point of this one is just to have a full color mask with a pocket for an interior filter. Here's your inside cotton, got your pocket here, adjustable straps, and coming at the very lowest price. This one does have a minimum of 2,500 pieces. The price starts at about 75 cents. It goes down in high volume down to about 60 to 65 cents. I found in my experience that as advertisers and companies are being forced to provide masks, they do want branded masks, but when they're faced with the possibility that they may have to consistently purchase this product in continuum, until there's a vaccine or some such thing, an unknown amount, they're going to have to continue providing these to their customer. It means that at this point, buying a premium mask is going to become a burden in terms of cost. We have won several bids using this product. And in most of those bids, the customer's opening remarks were to ask us to focus on high quality, or they showed us examples of masks that they like, always high cost, very high premium masks on the internet. We quote a premium mask that I'll show you here shortly, along with this one. 9 out of 10 times, this is the one the distributor quotes, and this is the only one where we've won any big bids. So while many customers are, you know, not as clear as they could be about what they want or what their budget may be, I would encourage you to include this low cost mask in any large quantity quote. I have not personally found through even distributor friends and through research on online mediums any mask at 2,500 or above that comes at a lower price than this one. And that includes these features. Even without these features, only your very cheapest blank fabric mask would come at a price close to this one. So this is going to be our most popular. This is going to be the one that wins you the bids. This is going to be the one that puts you as the low price and is the one that can assist your customers with what they need. It's still a protective mask, still has a filter pocket. We can provide filters already included. We can provide them separately. We can provide them as individual orders. But this is the product that we've found the most success with. Now, as far as other options, we've included a few other options to fill some basic niches. This is a cotton mask that we print right here in the US. Again, very common in the industry. This is our solution if you need a fast turnaround. Prices are low. We can print in 1 to 2 days, prints right there in Virginia. Comes in white or black. We have a decent amount of stock. So if you're at the minimum just 50 pieces, I think we publish 100, although we would do realistically any quantity, but with any screen printing, low quantities can be a bit high per unit. So this is our solution to allow you to provide your clients an immediate solution. A lot of states are putting in new regulations, shutting back down, whatever it may be. In most cases, in most states, in order to reopen your business, according to the law, you will have to have masks. So while many will elect to use cheap disposable masks, if they wanted a fabric mask and they need it quickly with their logo on it to get it, you know, to be able to open and have them on hand, this is our option. This is I believe this is the MAS-C100. Again, I will send you information with the item numbers on all of them. It's right there. Moving on, a similar mask coming from China. This is the MAS-S100. The reason that we added this mask is because it has a very low minimum, 100-piece minimum for full sublimation, has your filter pocket on the inside. It has optional adjustable straps as well as the high elastic ones that you see here for a good fit. So again, so that you can deliver this mask in 2 to 3 weeks. It's full custom at 100 pieces, and you'll find compared to domestic sublimated options, it's much lower in cost. So if your customer wants full color, doesn't want that many, and is able to wait the 3 weeks, this is an excellent option. Yeah. And lastly, we have what I call the Lululemon of masks, or the Cadillac mask, whatever you want to say. This is our nicest, most premium. It has all the bells and whistles. This is the MAS-P200. Has your adjustable straps. There's no need for a youth size on this mask. My daughter, 4 years old, you can see some of her art around this room. This mask, as long as you zip it up, it fits on her fine. You know, I dare say you could fit this mask comfortably on a baby if you needed to. So it prints full color. It has antimicrobial cotton inner liner. This one doesn't have the sewn in filter pocket, but it is available. It's actually the standard, and you'd have to like to have it off. And again, we could supply the filters inside. This product is also our heaviest, most comfortable mask. It has the nose bridge option here. You can't see it because it's inside the thing, but it has the structured nose bridge. This helps you, people who wear glasses, for example, this will be the type of mask that you need to help with fogging. It'll clamp down on your nose, keep the air coming below you. It doesn't eliminate it completely. I don't think there's a way to do that, to completely eliminate fogging, the issue of fogging when you're wearing glasses, but by far a nose bridge, structured nose bridge is going to be the best thing that helps with it. So this one I believe starts currently at 2,500, and now we have plans to move it down to a 500 piece minimum. This is the mask that you want if your customer is looking to resell masks as an online retail item, for example, sell great masks to their employees, or if they're just looking to give out a very high premium mask that will last a long time. This one, it's hard to say with a firm guarantee in good faith how many times you can wash this mask while still having it stay together. I've found that as long as you wash it on delicate, there has been no damage to the mask after at least 20 washes. I did find that if you wash it together with many other things on the high spin cycle, I did have one that had this adjustable piece pop off, and you had to put it back on. So I'd say that this is our mask. As long as it's washed on delicate, it should never break down. And again, this is our very nicest mask. Again, all of these come with free samples, random samples that we can ship immediately. We offer free virtuals. We offer, we can negotiate on pricing. We're not an enormous company with, we're looking to seal deals. If your customer needs a certain mask at a certain price point, don't hesitate to let us know what you need. We can perhaps find a different model in China. These are the ones that we've selected for each of the features that I've described: low minimum, high quality, low price, but there are many, many options that we can access. And so if your customer, for example, needs a lower cost management, but it just has to have a nose bridge, I'm sure that we could find a model that would be attractive to your customer. In most cases, if your product is going to be custom sourced, custom made, it'll be about 1,000 pieces minimum. So again, to keep in mind. And like I said, we have not only an end user flyer that will come to everybody that you can send them out for this mask, but a special price list that I made myself to make sure that you guys have the very lowest price as our preferred customer. Moving on beyond just custom face covers, as we move forward, you can turn my screen a little bit. As we move forward to the winter season, I believe that we will still have a big buy for winter gifts. Our biggest winter gift product is generally our knitwear, beanies, scarves, socks. These we produce in China as well as in-house in Virginia to allow low quantities and fast turnaround times. Even in China, our minimums go down to 50 pieces and we can deliver in 2 to 3 weeks. So as we move into the end of the summer, people looking to give gifts to their employees, people looking to prepare for winter weather, I think that this product is still going to have a lot of great value and still be a great gift. We offer free spec tables and free virtuals again on these as well. It's beanies, socks, and scarves. Minimums go down on scarves and beanies down to 25, and on socks to 100 pieces. Lastly, as I'd mentioned a bit about custom sourcing before, really the bones of our company is a custom sourcing company. We've had a lot of success with AIA distributors in fully custom sourcing. Our policies are to try to make sure, again, that we're offering you the lowest price. We take low margins. It's not. It sometimes is strange to say that, but that a lot of times is going to make the difference between a low price supplier and a higher price supplier. Our margins are low. We buy only from hard manufacturers to make sure that we keep the supply chain as concise as possible. We manage all logistics. We've incorporated our company in China that cuts out things like sub-middlemen, document makers, exporters, stuff like that. And in short, it means that we have the most streamlined supply chain that we can possibly get in an traditional industry supply chain. That's, factory to importer to distributor to end user. We can quote just about any product within 24 hours. There are some things that we don't do or that we've found require higher expertise, if that happens to be the case. Crystal awards is a good example of this. Also, high-end electronic items. These are things that we choose not to offer just because we don't have the expertise to do so. But if you're looking for a common item, all we generally need is a photo, a website link. Even if your customer took a photo in a store, we can usually send that to China, have a quote back within 24 hours. We have no arbitrary minimum on custom sourcing, and given that we have a wide range of a network of factories in China, we can often offer custom items or unique items at a lower minimum. There are sometimes our factory requires higher minimums, and then we will just relay that information to you and give you the information as best as we can. Lastly, while in my experience, I've found that currently sporting purchasing is mostly on hold due to the uncertainty of whether fans are going to be allowed, how many fans are going to be allowed, where are they going to get about their items. BamBams we've cut our teeth in the sports marketing world. If any of you are selling to sponsors, corporate sponsors, local sponsors that might be looking to sponsor local events, again, probably more so when we get closer to normal life. But that's always been one of our very big specialties. We started as a sports marketing company using the import infrastructure to supply our customers. We're very familiar with the market all the way from pro down to children's leagues, and we can help you to not only maybe just bring excitement to your event or give a customer something that they can appreciate with your customer's brand on it, or to generate excitement, create a gift, whatever the application may be. We're happy to help with idea generation, virtuals, and this is where we really have a lot of experience in the market. Sorry. Last thing I was going to show is just some PPE that we have left over, but before, I've been talking for a while, so you guys, is there any questions? Is anybody curious about anything? Feel free to chime in.
Nope.
Good enough. Lastly, like many suppliers, we did get into blank PPE early, and like many suppliers, we purchased inventory at prices from the pandemic, and now later those prices are much lower. We do have some clearance PPE. This is mostly 3-ply face masks like this, KN95 masks, gloves, face shields, the isolation gown you see hanging up. These items we have in stock in Virginia. We're looking to make a deal if you have customers that are looking for them. They want to buy them at a certain price point. for the most part, if you can get rid of our inventory and it is even close to breaking even for us, and we'll just let you know, tell us what you need, we'll be happy to make a deal for you. You know, we are hoping to break even on this inventory, but again, if you can take some out of our hands, particularly, I believe we have about 100,000 KN95 face masks. The price that we're giving out is $1.60. If you could move a significant amount of these at a lower price, please let me know, and I'm happy to make a deal. That would be great for us, and obviously it'd be a good thing for your customer to be able to get a nice product at a low price. And that's it. So that's I will, like I said, I'll follow up not only with the information on the buffs, on the face covers, as well as how to contact us, who you should contact about certain things. For the most part, you'll communicate directly with me. I know it's hard to see me right now, but I'll be your point of contact in general. I will move you through if, you know, our art, obviously I don't make the art proofs myself, but I'll be your point of contact and I'll forward along your information and I'll be the person that you work with for the most part. You will have like an in-house dedicated rep assigned as well. I believe it is Katie Schott. Her and I will work together to make sure that we respond to you as quickly as possible. Our goal is to provide responses to our distributors at least within the same day, if not closer to 2 to 3 hours. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you everybody for coming. I don't want you to take any more of your time. You can look for our email between Robin and I. We'll get you not only the marketing materials for our custom face covers that you can forward along to your customers, everything blind, but also just a simple price list just made in text with photos that you know what the product looks like, what the product's prices are, turnaround time, what it's capable of, and you can sell it confidently to your customers.
Any questions? Sorry to chime in. Any questions before Ben hops off?
Ask me anything.
Thank you.
Anything at all? All right.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna turn off this thing. Okay, we still got the recording going. I look forward to working with all of you. We'll be getting information back to you shortly. I think we will have all of your email addresses just from logging into this link. If you don't hear from me for some reason, sorry, we haven't used this hosting service for this type of presentation before. Just feel free to email sales@BamBams or Ben@BamBams.com. Okay. Thank you everybody for coming.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Hi, Dean. Thanks.